Paul Alamotti has revealed how rival coach Cameron Ciraldo unknowingly helped the 21-year-old earn an NRL recall in time for the finals. The Panthers winger reflecting on the mental struggles that came with his mid-season axing to reserve grade.
Beginning season 2025 with a bang, Paul Alamotti lighting up Las Vegas before things turned south.
Yeah, scored a pretty incredible try, memorable one. Then after that, it was just kind of all went downhill, and yeah, things were just real tough from then on.
The Panthers' 2024 grand final hero dropped after round 12 as a result of Penrith's poor start to the year.
Look, obviously a bit of complacency is part of it, I guess.
The 21-year-old struggling, spending months in reserve grade.
Yeah, that's obviously pretty hard, a lot of mental battles. I've always said, like, the game is played between your ears.
A renewed hunger on the training paddock and reading self-help books key to the winger's recall ahead of the finals.
I feel like it's helped me a lot. Just little activities I can do away from the game just to help me, just to relax the mind, ease the mind, I guess, from all the noise.
The seed for Paul's love of literature, planted by Cameron Ciraldo, who gave Alamotti his NRL debut as a Bulldog in 2023.
Ciro he gave me my first book to read, and I still remember it. The Energy Bus. So yeah, read that and kind of things just flowed off the back of it, just got into reading.
And as a former Bulldog, Paul Alamotti knows all too well what awaits the Panthers on Sunday. A crowd of more than 60,000 is expected here at Accor Stadium, the majority Canterbury fans praying for Penrith's demise.
Imagine what it'd be like to be on the field now with people out there just banging drums, full of noise, full of pride, and it'll be a good atmosphere. These are the games you want to play in, and I'm looking forward to it.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.
Bulldogs young gun Bailey Haywood is getting used to life in the spotlight, particularly since taking the starting hooker's role from teammate Reid Marnie. Marnie returns to the side for the clash with the Panthers, and Haywood has explained why he couldn't be happier to have him back.
The pylon has been on Lachlan Galvin for months, but in recent weeks, Bailey Haywood has been wearing flak. But few outside the Dogs understand his importance or resilience.
You're getting criticism for the first time. How do you react to, talk about missing tackles and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't read a lot of social media and stuff like that. People are going to talk good and bad, so I guess it's just part of the sport. But I've got my close circle around me. I've got my team inside, my coaches that have the full trust and belief in me. So if I'm listening to the people that matter to me, that's all I need to hear.
Cameron Ciraldo has backed Haywood from the start.
He's given me my first opportunity, and no matter what I do, just goes out there, tells me to play my natural game, and to have the back of my coach I appreciate that a lot.
After being dropped from the squad, there's every chance that Reid Marnie will play a significant role on Sunday, and Haywood would have no issue with that.
Reid's a good mate of mine, and I say it a lot. He's been a massive help to me. I probably wouldn't be where I am if he hasn't helped me through where I am in my career. So I do, but like I said, it just shows the character of him. He's been there half times, game days, training sessions, helped me, tip me up with anything I need, so I can't be thankful enough for him.
It says a lot about his character, doesn't it?
100% it does. Like I said, it's obviously a bit to go through, and it's out of my hands, or that's all the coaches and a lot of high people above me, their decisions. But for him to, sort of just go on with his job and help me and really put the team first, that shows his character.
And as a relatively new dummy half, he's got Marnie's words of wisdom in his thought process.
What's the strongest piece of advice he's given you as a dummy half?
Just back my natural instinct. Don't overthink too much. Build your game well. There's obviously certain parts of the craft that, I'm sort of still finding out and picking up myself. So, yeah, he just instills a lot of belief in me.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
The Raiders expect the 6-day turnaround to help, not hinder them against the Sharks following last Sunday's 94th minute golden point loss to the Broncos.
The best thing after a loss is a short turnaround. You don't have to think too much about it. You want to get back out there and prove how good you are as a footy team. And I think we've done really well this year, bouncing back after losses.
After a heated battle against Brisbane, the Raiders skipper has warned his teammates to keep their cool against Cronulla on Saturday night.
Good evening. Adam Reynolds and Ben Hunt are set to be reunited in the halves for the remainder of Brisbane's finals campaign. Now, Billy Walters' season is officially over. Knee surgery will keep Walters sidelined for 9 months as another Bronco opens up about overcoming multiple setbacks en route to the finals.
Bearing the scars from a brutal season, but the Broncos were already well prepared for what lied ahead, with Michael Maguire's punishing pre-season paying off.
I don't want to think about it, but yeah, it's definitely that month of November was, it was a crazy one.
Reaping the benefits at the business end with 6 tries in his past 7 matches, Dean Mariner making the most of his recall after being axed at Queensland Cup mid-season.
It's definitely been not an ideal season, but I think I've learned a lot, and I've taken so much from obviously, going back to Q Cup, and took first grade for granted, and it is hard to play first grade, but staying there and playing consistent is another thing.
Brisbane's forward pack needing to step up without the suspended Pat Carrigan. Xavier Willison's impending return from injury, giving the engine room a big boost.
Oh, it'd be huge. He's a great young player with plenty of promise coming through, and I have no doubt that he'll be itching to get out there and make his mark, and what better way to come back into a sold-out Suncorp and for a prelims.
The Raiders adamant they've overcome the heartbreak of Brisbane's miracle comeback in Canberra.
I think it was a immensely tough loss to take, but I think the boys are buzzing now.
Eager to extract revenge against the Sharks on Saturday.
I feel like we've been ready since the loss, so yeah, the boys are in good spirits despite that tough result, but yeah, we're ready to go.
Matthew Simbakis, 9 News.
The Dolphins wrap up their 2025 season tonight, unveiling the winner of the Arthur Beetson Medal. Jacob Funk joins us live from the Finns Awards night. Jacob, you're joined by one of the favourites for the top gong.
Yeah, I am, John. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Dolphins halfback Isaiah Katoa. Izzy, you've had an amazing season. You'll be one of the contenders for the top gong for the Arthur Beetson Medal. Which of your teammates do you think will also be polling highly?
I think definitely Kurt. He's had an outstanding year, and someone that's always going to be up there, I'm pretty sure, every year is Herbie. And both of them, honestly, could go either way out of those two. They've had outstanding years for us, and either winner's going to, deserve it, so it'd be awesome.
You guys so narrowly missed out on a finals spot, came 9th. Watching finals now, how much does that make you want to finally get over that hump and make the top 8 next year?
Yeah, it definitely burns, knowing that we had a chance to make it, but at the same time, we don't, underpin any of the work that we did this year. We felt like as a team that we improved so much from where we have been the first 2 years, and yeah, it's exciting times ahead. Obviously, we got a lot of injury back next year, and something that we get to look forward to is getting those guys back. So definitely next year, it's a goal for us to make that top 8 and hopefully play finals footy next year.
And of course, the season's not over for you quite yet. You'll be playing with Tonga in the Pacific Championships, particularly with no Australia playing this year. Do you feel like you guys can really take out the whole thing?
Oh, mate, we have a lot of confidence in what we can do as a country. The Tongan boys that we get to bring into the team this year and that we've already had are all in form at the moment. Majority of them will be playing in the final series, so a lot of them will be fit. They'll come in with a lot of confidence, and yeah, man, as a team, we're really confident in the boys that we can bring in and do a job, and we're excited to do that.
Well, I'll let you go, Izzy. Thanks so much for your time tonight. Should be a really close race for the Arthur Beetson Medal. Jono, can't wait for it. Should be a big night.
You enjoy it, Jacob. Thank you. An 8-year wait to reclaim the NRL Schoolboys Cup is over for Kebra Parkai, with the famed rugby league nursery on the Gold Coast triumphant in today's national final, beating New South Wales champions Patrician Brothers Blacktown by 8 points in a hard-fought decider.
Brighton too good. Pass and the quick hands. That is slick.
The Schoolgirls Cup is also heading back to Queensland following Marsden State High's dominant 22-4 victory in their grand final. The Lions won't get the chance to train at the MCG before Saturday's preliminary final blockbuster against Collingwood. Forced to complete tomorrow's captain's run at the nearby Marvel Stadium, not phasing Brisbane Livewire Zach Bailey nor Talkies on the move. The premiership winner becomes a free agent at season's end, but is hosing down speculation he'll look to leave the Lions.
I absolutely love it here. For me, I haven't really given it too much thought. I think the next 2 weeks is pretty important for this club as a whole, and we've got a really big opportunity, so that's where all my focus has been.
Bailey instrumental in helping cover the loss of injured co-captain Lachie Neale, who is making strides in his quest to overcome a calf strain should the Lions reach next week's grand final.